Hello, ATB Tarot. I speak now directly to the radiant and adventurous spirit of Sagittarius. The archer's arrow is pointed toward the horizon, and I see your gaze fixed on a future brimming with potential. There is a specific need that weighs upon your mind, a pressing requirement for resources to acquire certain tools or equipment. I perceive this clearly. You are seeking a swift financial flow to make a vision manifest quickly, and I tell you, this energy, this monetary current is indeed on its way to you. It is arriving. For what you are trying to build is not a mere whim. It is written within the destiny you carry. When the divine has inscribed a purpose upon your soul's path, the universe itself conspires, bending and weaving circumstances to provide the means for its fulfillment. So if your heart is heavy with anguish, know this. If you are aligned with your true purpose, this financial sustenance will find you. It is drawn to the authenticity of your quest. I also perceive vibrations surrounding vehicles. There is a possibility of fortunate news regarding a consortium or a strong desire to either purchase or sell an automobile. This is a symbol of your mobility and freedom, dear Sagittarius, a theme so central to your fiery essence. Furthermore, your thoughts are deeply occupied with matters of property. Perhaps an inheritance is making its way to you, or a long-held right of usufruct is finally becoming active. I see a financial approval from a bank, once stalled, now unlocking, allowing you to invest in real estate, perhaps a purchase or sale that had been frozen in time. If your work is connected to land and homes, then all that was stagnant, all that was blocked in this realm is now beginning to clarify. The path is being illuminated, showing you the precise actions required to open these roads and bring your plans to fruition. I acknowledge how profoundly difficult this period of waiting has been. I see the tangled webs of delay, the frustrating inertia where things simply would not move. But now the energy shifts. I witness the gears of the universe beginning to turn in your favor, creating openings where once there were only walls. For some of you, a significant personal relationship is a source of deep contemplation. You are dealing with a partner whose temperament is profoundly challenging, perhaps touched by narcissism. This person may withhold affection, engage in constant conflict, and attempt to diminish your light. They may criticize you, isolate you from your circle of friends, and even create complications with your own family. You find yourself reevaluating everything, pondering what can be done to salvage a marital situation, while others of you are giving serious thought to separation. A haunting feeling persists, a sense that this person is not your true twin flame, that your souls are not in harmony. When couples find themselves in such a fraught space, the spiritual guidance is clear. Seek a sacred encounter. Engage in spiritual therapy. Seek counsel from one who is spiritually grounded and wise. This can alter the course of what has been set, for I perceive there is much negative energy at play. There may be psychic attacks or obsessions affecting your union, negative energies deliberately placed upon your partnership. Do not act from raw impulse, I implore you. Never make permanent decisions from a place of spiritual unrest. Seek that higher guidance to cleanse and clear the space between you. I also see many among you who are divorced, separated, or widowed. Your heart desires companionship, yet you hold a wise condition. You wish first to attain financial serenity. You long for the stability and peace you so richly deserve, wanting to offer a future partner a life of tranquility, not one burdened by lack. This is a noble and self-aware desire. You are on a path, both in your labor and your business endeavors, where you are striving to withstand life's relentless tests. It has been immensely trying, far from easy. Manifesting your desires, particularly in the material and financial realm, has felt like an uphill battle against a steep cliff. You achieve, yes, but only after tremendous struggle and exertion. You dream of building a more abundant, productive life. You cherish comfort, adventure, travel, a home of your own, a reliable vehicle. Yet it seems as if the path is uniquely arduous for you alone. Much of this, as mentioned, is tied to spiritual interference. You possess a radiant, free spirit that shines brightly, and this very light can unsettle those who dwell in shadow. Envy is directed towards you, and these negative energies constantly seek to make your journey more difficult. But hear this, bold Sagittarius, what the divine has written for you, no one can erase. I see a figure emerging, likely from within your own family, who will offer financial assistance, perhaps a loan or similar support. I also see a familial figure, perhaps a mother or a maternal spirit, whether in this world or the next, who prays fervently for you. This soul holds you in their heart, wishing only for your happiness. When we have someone who prays for us with such purity, it creates a shield of light. No negative force can easily penetrate such a barrier. Prayer is a formidable power. It blocks malignant energies from taking root in your life. I perceive that many of you are carrying excessive burdens, weighed down by overwhelming responsibilities. This brings me a distinct sensation, a feeling of being trapped, confined. You may feel this keenly, a desire to travel, to work in distant lands, to leave the country, to possess the freedom to come and go as you please. Yet something or someone creates an anchor, a chain that makes you feel imprisoned. You are reaching a point where you simply cannot tolerate this restriction any longer. You are ready to burn those cords that bind your adventurous spirit. Additionally, I see a new chapter of learning for many of you. You will begin a course of study, a training, a certification. You are seeking knowledge that is essential for an upgrade in your professional life, a necessary step to elevate your work and standing. This is your mind seeking the expansion it craves. Now, I must address a more delicate matter. Some of you may encounter or are already navigating a situation of a love triangle within your relationship. For some, this involves a third party offering you affection. For others, it is a person offering affection to your partner. This complex dynamic brings turmoil, and again, thoughts of rupture and separation surface strongly. For some, this separation will manifest, and when this desire to part ways comes to the forefront, for some it will coincide with news of a pregnancy. The origins of this pregnancy may be unclear, whether it is with your current partner or connected to this triangular dynamic. This is a period requiring immense discernment and care. Finally, I am shown that some of you will begin to experience a pronounced paranormal sensitivity in your life. Your intuition will awaken with newfound strength. You have a guiding spirit, a mentor from your ancestral line, who is deeply beloved and immensely wise. This venerable sage presence is beginning to gently stir within your intuition, sending you signs, dreams, and subtle knowings. You may feel sudden chills, see repeating numbers, or have profound symbolic dreams. This ancestor is guiding you toward your own inner truth, helping you navigate these crossroads with the wisdom of ages. Trust these subtle whispers. They are your compass through the storm, a direct link to the spiritual support that has always been yours. Embrace this awakening, for it is part of your spiritual expansion, a gift to help you see the broader mystical landscape of your journey. Your path, Sagittarius, is one of both earthly adventure and spiritual discovery, and every sign, every opening, every challenge is guiding you toward the ultimate horizon of your destiny. ATB Tarot invites you to join the WhatsApp link in the video description to learn about all my services. It is much more than just a card reading. You will have an encounter with your spirit guide, a numerological analysis, and your birth chart. Come check out my services. I look forward to seeing you there. See you soon.